After just getting 9th place at Fatal Fury City of the Wolves at EVO Japan, I was also able to take an exclusive behind the scenes look at Andy Bogard. He's a really cool character. He has a lot of tricky mix-ups, and he also plays like a very traditional zoning game. And I got some exclusive footage for you guys with a friend of the channel, Tamago, who is a strong KOF player, strong City of the Wolves player. He was just recently sponsored by Falcons, a tier 1 esports team. But before we get into that, I want to show off all of his moves and what this character can really do. Alright, so let's take a look at the command list. This was at EVO Japan, of course, so we're gonna have Japanese kanji instead of what these moves actually do. But I think they're pretty self-explanatory because we do have this like preview window. He does have a couple target combos. The air target combos are really good for, you know, being just guard, so really good for air to airs. This I'm not really sure. This just looks like a hick affirmable far light into rev blow. All right, so this is Fireball. It's weird for me having Fireball and Core Circle back, but I guess it makes sense because Hokutomaru has that same kind of Fireball motion. The one thing you'll notice from the actual Fireball though, the Fireball doesn't go full screen. So I think it's more of like a poke move as opposed to like an actual zoning character. I think this character is meant to go in and he's meant to be tricky with the air version of the Fireball, which this thing is actually pretty good. There's not really like a good way to approach it, to be honest. He also has a shoulder. Again, we're very similar to Kotomaru moves. He can break, he can feint the shoulder, which is really nice. And he has a couple different follow-ups from the shoulder. So the shoulder in general seems like a better version of Kotomaru's. We did test the light shoulder, we know it's safe. And you also have follow-ups. Seems kind of cheap to me. More to come on that. Also has a spring kick from Hokutomaru. He has this like demon flip. The demon flip has 4 different follow-ups. So this is the strike follow-up. He has a version that can cross up, so you have to like get over them. That's the EX version. It teleports. It actually tracks him full screen, so we think it's going to be like a really good anti-fireball tool. He has a low, and then he also has this command grab, which the funny thing is that command grab actually hits crouching too. So really you have to like jump it or do something else. I think the command list is bugged, but yeah, of course he has a rev blow and he has a couple supers. We'll see them in actual game. So this is just testing out some pretty interesting stuff. He has some crazy normals, by the way. That's his universal overhead. It goes really, really far. I think the further the universal overhead goes, probably the better in this game. Standard crouch medium, stand heavy kick. I mean, these like he had some of these moves in the old game. The one normal that seemed kind of crazy to me, I think we'll see in a little bit, is this stand C. Fireball not going full screen. EX Fireball is kind of funny. I think it's like really good as like maybe like a throw bait, but more to come there. Anyways, then we started playing, and yeah, Tamago's obviously very strong at this game. We're still figuring out stuff, of course, but you can kind of get the general vibes. Throwing some fireballs. The fireball's quick, and it seems to, I'm assuming it recovers a little quicker than other fireballs. I go for a mix-up. I DP out because I'm a scrub. Yeah, light confirms in the tackle. Oh, he drops the combo. He has a double hitting stand C. That's what that is. DP break anti-air, obviously really strong. Oh, I thought that was the regular DP. It looks kind of like the regular DP. That is actually a wake-up DP break. You can do a pretty similar combo to Kotomaru. Easy juggle in the super. Go for the teleport, EX teleport Oki. Wait, I kind of made up a combo. Oh, I almost had it. I mean, every character, it's like you just string EXs into themselves and you can make up a combo. And that's the universal overhead for the win there. EX teleport got stuffed a lot. I kept trying to use it because it seems like a really good tool. Oh, something I just picked up watching this footage. I didn't catch this before, but there's some air normals in this game that grant like, you call it like a juggle state. And it looks like Andy actually has one of those. Not there, but this looks like one of those air juggleable normals. I'm not sure. And usually they're like these jump Cs. Being able to cross under after an anti-air is also really good. That's the far stand heavy that I was talking about. That thing's really good for a lift punish. Spring kick, obviously unsafe. Don't know the combo. Trying to do tricky flip shit. That's the light version of the fireball. The heavy version of the fireball actually goes almost full screen. I think this character looks really cool though. animations look good. Special moves look well proportioned, I guess you could say. Okay. Yeah, fireball seems annoying. That's his universal anti-air. Seems pretty decent actually. Better than the COTW's because I think it keeps him a little bit low. And then yeah, air fireball. I honestly I forgot about the air fireball until this moment. It seems really good just to shut down approaches, and it's generally pretty safe compared to COTW, which you can like jab the kunais and stuff. DP anti-air? I've been practicing them a lot. I think it's like key to getting good at this game. If you play a DP character, you have to DP anti-air. It's so much better than like any other option. Oh, that's the one bad thing about the fireball. It's the same thing with COTW if you just run another fireball, but you can do the fireball super low to the ground, which makes it pretty valuable. Oh, that's a cool combo, and you can actually juggle. You can combo after that EXDP as well. We were able to test that. I could have done a cooler combo, but that's just his kick super. It baited something with EX teleport, but that super actually recovers pretty quick. That's pretty valuable. Most supers you just kind of recover in place, but his super, you know, you kind of get out of there, which is really nice. I keep trying to use that EX teleport, but I think it's mainly used as like anti-fireball. If they're just jumping around, there's no reason to use EX teleport because you just might get hit out of the air. Seems like a really cool, safe way to pressure with that EX fireball. All right, DP. Try to go for some faint pressure. I accidentally ended the unsafe special. All right, go for a throw. He does have a step dash too instead of a run. I'm starting to think, I used to think runs were completely superior to step dash, but the more I play like Billy, the nice thing about step dash is your initial forward momentum's actually really strong, which means that like you can like dash under jumps easier than like a character with a run. So it's actually I don't think having a run is that important as I used to think. Not to mention some of the best characters in the game, like Billy and Kine, have that. And yeah, cheeky cross up and cute air to air on my part. Yeah, starting to zone a little bit more. These fireballs are funny. It seems like kind of a pretty tricky wall to deal with if you just keep doing this. They'd have to like time a jump, and then you can just obviously anti-air them. I think Tamago didn't realize that you couldn't throw it from a back jump. He's like, why can't I do this? EX can be done from all jump directions, and regular is just neutral jump and forward jump. Alright, QTP. A spring kick is obviously safe. I think it's just like a tomorrow. Fuzzy jump. Ah, the timing on that thing cancel is weird. I assume there's a combo you can do there. We just didn't figure it out. Yeah, EX fireball. He's Tamago is a Hotaru player. You know, one of the things you do, like you get the combo and you throw EX fireball, you dash it in behind. So that's what he tried there. It's just kind of funny. Oh, so I'm like, oh, let's make sure we land a hidden gear for the YouTube. And so I'm like, let me hit you. And then his hidden gear has no range. I thought it was like most hidden gears in the game where you just do it after any EX movement and combos. So this is just us hitting each other for a little bit to show off the hidden gear. I'm running the circle of time. That's a really short hidden gear, bro. This is like 1/5 of the time of Ronaldo's hidden gear. We gotta watch that again. Put him in the ground. That's crazy short. Ronaldo's still like 1/4 of the way into his animation, bro. Yeah, the EX fireball seems really good just to like kind of get some safe pressure. You might be able to get a combo too. Oh, DP break. DP break's actually not as bad as a reversal because a lot of players have been doing like delayed, just like a DP break OS for Just Guard. Essentially, you do like a delayed DP. And then sometimes you'll like just guard. I mean, you'll like guard cancel into the DP and get a combo. So I assume that Tamago went for something like that. EX shoulder. It seemed pretty decent. Maybe it's plus, maybe it's slightly minus. Oh, that's probably the route stand D into feint cancel. I'm guessing it's. Oh yeah, the route stand D feint cancel. Crap C. Obviously, we're just picking up the character, trying to figure out some stuff. That whiff. Oh, I was trying to be cheeky. I don't think you can actually do a wild punish into the flip, but that'd be really cool. Anti-air out of the flip. That's really nice he can get cross thunders. A lot of characters, like, if they air there, they can't get a cross thunder like that. Andy seems to get them pretty easily, actually. I think it's a lot of step dash characters have it. Oh, empty flip seems really bad. We both kept trying to do empty flip and like land and throw and stuff, but oh, that was a good confirm by him. Yeah, it has the three hit light string. Oh, yeah, that was a wake up DP. Oh, I'm doing the combo. Oh, I tried. You saw the vision. His light string seemed okay. You know, you can get like 3 hits in the super. One of the things we tried was being able to do like button into DP break, so you could get a lot more damage. But we weren't able to figure that. Oh, they're low. Oh, the one cool thing about this, I think EX is really strong. So same thing with Gado has something really similar. So if he does EX flip here, he can, if he, assuming he has Rev, he can cancel that into another special and basically get a full combo off of like a high-low mix, right? And you do have the high in the, at least I assume it's an overhead in the strike portion, and then you also have the command grab as well. Which means you could probably get combos off them, which, yeah, seems pretty scary to me. I think the idea is you're supposed to like DP or like jump back button on reaction, but you know, half the characters don't have a DP in this game, so that might be pretty hard for characters to deal with. We think the EX teleport's gonna be pretty strong. Yeah, auto combo to overhead. These things are so corny. That is plus on block. Yeah, it has plus on block. I don't think Tamaga knew how to deal with that. Yeah, that's his back throw. Yeah, actually, one of the nice things about, I didn't notice that until I'm rewatching this, but a lot of characters don't get good Oki off a back throw, but it looks like Andy does. Oh, that's dirty. Yeah. Just spamming Shore. The Shore is funny. Yeah, EX Fireball. And our EX Fireball, just a safe way to pressure, being annoying, and that should be a punish. Yep. And I think that was it. Yeah, we tested a couple things. Yeah, testing the DP break, can't do that. But other than that, final thoughts. Yeah, game is cool. Andy's cool. I really like Fatal Fury. This game maybe catered a little bit too hard to competitive players, because I think mechanically and like depth of gameplay, this game has a lot going for it. I really enjoy playing this game competitively, but casual wise, I don't know. If you guys are in casuals in the comments, let me know below what you guys think. Andy's really cool though. I asked Tamago what his thoughts about Andy were. He says very tricky character and thinks he's gonna be good. I think he's gonna be good, but really it depends on like, can this character fight fireballs, right? Right now the meta is very fireball heavy. Most of the strong characters have either a fireball or ways to deal with fireball. Does Andy have that tool? I think he might in the EX teleport, which will probably make him a good character. Still need to see. You know, how much damage does he get off the EX teleport? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe, and peace.